first time in 2009. And little secret, I have a friend in Port Hope who comes and picks me up and takes me to her place so I can have a shower. And it's a small house, so nobody else can come. But anyway, I was waiting up at the top of the road, and Pam was coming to get me, and I started chatting with this man in a baseball hat. And he proceeded to tell me that, you know, this was his property, and maybe I had noticed that just down the way is something called Haskell Road. And I was like, wow, you have a road? He's like, yeah. He said, we've been here for a while. And I said, how long have you been here? He said, oh, little over 200 years. So this property has been in the Haskell family for those many years. And I thanked him profusely. I talked about, you know, what I knew about PWA and about the bike rally, and I thanked him. And he looked at me sort of over the glasses that he had on, and he said in that very Sanford way, if I didn't like your cause, you wouldn't be here. Anyway, Helen Ann, we cannot tell you enough how important you are to us, what wonderful advocates for our cause that you and Sanford have always been, how much we love you, and we are really grateful to be here, and Todd has something for you. So let me hold your jersey while you open it. Take that out. Let me hold that up for you. So this is our day 2 jersey. Sorry, I'm going to work through this. And as we ride out tomorrow, I hope everybody will remember that our morning ride tomorrow is dedicated to Sanford. And as a sign of that, on the back of every jersey are Sanford's initials and the year of his birth and the year of his passing. And that's for you.
Wonderful day, and I appreciate everybody being here. And I'm sorry I cry, but I do that a lot. And I just want to thank everybody that's been so good to me. Everybody in the town of Port Hope has been so supportive, and I've decided it's the best place in the world to live. Thank you.
Helen Ann has the best hat, bar none, of anybody here. Fun.
Recruitment co-lead. His quiet confidence instantly makes people feel welcome into the family, and his wealth of knowledge helps create an incredible experience for all participants. Matt always makes time to volunteer at all events, and his warmth and commitment to the rally is a perfect representation of our values. Third nominee, Billy Curtis. Billy is a passionate leader and is always first to volunteer for everything. His dedication to the rally is evident through his community work and representing and promoting the rally. His gentle and engaging personality makes participants feel welcome and part of the rally. He is what the spirit is all about. Our next nominee, Stephanie Pearl McPhee. Stephanie has consistently demonstrated strong leadership and incredible passion for the bike rally. Her capacity to effectively manage teams in her bike rally role has left a positive impact on many participants. Her warmth and nurturing manner leaves lasting and inspirational impressions on those who encounter her. Next up, Shay Byer. For 14 years, Shay has been involved in the bike rally in many different roles. She's an incredible example of a volunteer and a mentor. She is especially a perfect example of the kind of cyclist that represents the generosity and determination of bike rally participants. Shay especially inspires women to confidently participate in the rally. Next up, Ted Robinson. I think he's doing an amazing thing with the bike rally. And our last nominee, Alexander Wu. Alex had been a long time dedicated participant of the bike rally. He was the epitome of the rally and what it stands for. During the years of his involvement, he was both rider and crew, a member of steering committee and PWA board member. His passion for the bike rally and PWA shone through him as he recruited new riders, helped others with fundraising, gave a helping hand to anyone struggling on a training ride, or just offered a friendly smile and hug if he saw you on the street. Alex is no longer with us and he will be missed by many, but his spirit will live on the Bike Rally. He will always be a friend for life. Those are your nominees. Big hand for the nominees. With great pride, the 2017 David Linton Spirit of Bike Rally Award recipient, Alexander Wu. It's with deep sadness that we lost Alex on June 10th of this year. We'll miss him dearly, and he's not here physically, but he is in spirit. It's a great honor for us to have Alex's brother Justin and his life partner and longtime bike rally participant David Uke here to accept the award.
I didn't prepare anything, but it's been, as you can imagine, a very emotional, difficult time for our family and for David, myself, of course. But we've been very, very touched by the outpouring of love and support from the PWA community, the leadership, and all of you. It's been really, really wonderful. So thank you very, very much.
I'd like to say thank you to everyone for all the support they've given. If Alex was here, he would know everybody by now, but I'm not him, and I don't. But I'll know most of you by the end. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
They're going to be getting on a bus shortly, and we would like to recognize their commitment and their effort and all the hard work that we've done. So I'm going to call on a 17-year bike rally participant to do that. Welcome, Bruce Mayhew.
Hello. The next time I get put onto an agenda, I'm going to check to see what the order is. Because I'm not a crier and this is not going well for me right now. I was at packing day, here we go. At packing day yesterday, I was on the table where people adjusted and what they wore, what was in their bin, and they changed sizes. So there was a lot of 6-day riders that came to the table, and there was a lot of crew that came to the table, and there were a lot of 1-day riders that came to that table. And you know what the difference is between the 6-day riders and the crew and the 1-day riders was? Not a goddamn thing. There was the same amount of energy in those 1-day riders as everybody else. There was the same amount of energy and anticipation, of nervous craziness, of a desire to reach inside themselves. to do something special for an organization, to do something special for people that they don't know, or maybe people that they do know. There was nothing different. And so for all of you one-day riders that are out there, I want to thank you from the depths of my heart for being here, because you've added as much to this ride as anybody else at this ride. And we wouldn't be the same this year without you. So I want to thank every single one of you, and a big round of applause. We are so glad that you're here with us. And I can think back to earlier days when we didn't have a one-day ride, and we weren't even thinking about a one-day ride. And then we did start to think about a one-day ride. And what would that turn into? What would it be? What would it mean having a one-day ride? And we didn't really know. But I love the fact that as of day 2, or year 2 of the one-day ride now, what I love about it is to look back and see what it's doing. Because it is bringing people to the bike rally that never actually had thought about doing the full bike rally. Might be a work commitment, might be other issues going on, but they couldn't actually do the one day. But now, or the 6 day, but now they could actually do the one day. And they could experience what it's like for all of us. They can know the power of what it's like to add in, to tap into. And I love that aspect of it. And the other thing that I love about it is that it's creating a buffer. It's creating a buffer for people that had committed 60 months ago, 8 months ago, 12 months ago to the bike rally. And because of whatever might be going on in everybody's lives, they can't do the bike rally anymore because they couldn't invest the 6 days. But now, Billy, and so many others of you, you can still be part of the bike rally. You can still add into it. You can still feel the energy and the love that we feel every day, every time you say passing on your left, right? Every day that you're helping somebody else fix their flat tire, or simply saying welcome to the camp. So I love the fact that you guys are here with us, and I would love to invite you back next year. All right? How much have we raised for the one-day ride this year? Anybody know? $76,600. Awesome. You blew the doors off of that total. You blew the doors. And you have that energy in you now. So don't stop. Tell people when you get back into camp, or when you get back into Toronto. Talk to people next week. And ask one more time. And let's try to go from where we are now to 85,000, because I bet you we could do it together. All right. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you, Bruce. We do have some local officials here with us tonight, so I'd like to acknowledge and have come up Mayor Bob Sanderson and Councillor Terry Hickey.
Here comes Terry. I have a very long speech, not. I don't do speeches well. But I was here last year and I was very impressed, and it really is my privilege on behalf of the entire council and the entire municipality to say how proud and privileged we are that you're here today. Right, this is a wonderful spot, and we acknowledged Helen, and the comment was that Sanford can't be here today, but he is. Everybody can feel him here today, so welcome him, and Helen, as she said, she's part of the community. You're part of this community too as well. So this is something that we're very proud of. I have my executive assistant schedule my schedule around this to make sure that I can come out. We go to a lot of events. It's part of the job, I guess. But the reality is there are some that are extremely special, and this event is extremely special. So I'd like to have each of you look at each other and look around and know how special you are, and welcome you to this very special community and to a very special family, and on the Haskell farm that, as I said, is over 200 years old. So I'm very privileged to be invited, and it's a privilege to be here. And obviously, thank you for coming as a councillor as well. We're very, very pleased. And this, to hear the announcements and the accolades you're giving to some of your fellows, it's very impressive. It's an emotional event, so enjoy it. We managed to try to work on the weather a little bit. I gave that to Helen. She brought it back to council, and we're good for a short period, but once you leave this municipality, you're kind of on your own. Again, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We're lucky and fortunate to have municipal representatives, provincial representatives joining us along the way. We are so happy to have you here tonight. Thank you. There's one thing that I would like to ask of all one-day riders. It's something that I've heard. If I may ask this small favor from you, would you please never, ever, ever again say, "I am just doing the one-day ride"? We've intentionally maintained our top fundraiser recognition level at $6,000 for the one-day ride. And we have 2 recipients of top fundraiser status this evening.
Don Ainsley, if you're out there somewhere, and Billy Curtis. Stand up. Thank you very much.
Don, I've got your shirt, but I don't know where the hell I put it.
We'll find it.
And by the way, I got a little grief for saying hell on TV the other day. If Bruce Mayhew can say goddamn, then I can say hell on City TV. We are going to be heading up to the road in a moment. And hopefully as many of our crew and 6-day participants are going to join us as we see the one-day riders off in that really spiffy coach that we've arranged for you to take you back to Toronto.